Let's have our centering. And we were just speaking about how love is the kernel that lasts, the eternal kernel that goes on and on. And there's so much conflict in the world today. And let's just focus on love and peace, though. That's what we want, even in spite of all the conflict that's happening in our world today. And I have a friend, I know of last 2 weeks ago when I was talking a lot about not listening so much to the news, I was telling my friend that, and she's like, yes, it's good to focus more on the things that we want in the world, not the things that we don't want to see. Not that we stick our head in the sand, but we try to focus and build on the things we want to see. So I personally want to see more peace and love. So take full breaths in, nice slow breaths out. Knowing that our body is the vehicle where we feel love, where we feel at peace. So we work and move and exercise the body and to be a better vehicle to feel that. Better conduit to love. Okay, let's do some hand movements with our breathing. So take your palms, face them up, and we'll mimic the breath with the hands. This is a little bit different than what we have been doing all summer. This is just a little bit more subtle. So as you inhale, let's bring the hands up, let them rise. And as you exhale, flip the palms over and let them sink back down. Exhale. Palms up, inhale. Flip the palms, exhale. This subtle movement to follow along with your breathing. Remind yourself to slow your breath down, slow down your mind. Just a couple minutes of deep, slow breathing helps you physiologically change your body, calm your mind, help us get in tune with our yoga practice today. Because you could choose to make your yoga practice just physical and just the stretches, and that is totally fine. Or you could choose to have your yoga practice help you in other ways too, help you feel more relaxed, more at peace, more connected to things you love. Okay, good. Let your hands relax down, palms face up, and receive. Somebody else is joining. Okay. All right, very good. Okay. Let's clasp the hands, palms face up. Bring them up overhead and reach up like you're waking yourself up, reaching up high. Open up your face and jaw, move your face all around. A little bit of side bend to arching side to side. Doing your deep, slow breathing. Great. Let the palms slowly roll, come back down. Let's do shoulder rolls, one shoulder back and then the other. And then in the reverse. Good. Shoulders up by your ears, head back, pinch your face in, squeeze, 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 tight. Keep squeezing. Okay, good. Relax your face, relax your jaw, and move your face all around again. Excellent. Clasp your hands and wind your wrists. See if you can wind in the other direction. Give your brain a little challenge there. So we often do habitual things. It's nice to kind of shake it up by doing the opposite. Point your fingers down and open up their forearms, stretch. Each finger pulling back. Point your fingers down, open up the forearm. And each finger carefully pulling back. Amazing how much tightness we can gather up in the palm and in the forearm. In fact, why don't we do this one? Have your hands out, cross over, reach around to the opposite palm, clasp, and in. Flip the hands in and out, and stretch your forearms. Good. And then release and switch to the other hand or other way and interlace. So the other hand's on top and flip in and out. All right, very good. Release your hands. Let's bring them behind our head, interlace. Pull your chin down to your chest and stretch the back of your neck. And then look up, elbows out, take some slow breaths. Chin forward, elbows forward. And then when you look up, elbows out, have your heart really open, open to love. A place that feels kind of vulnerable, but full and alive. Okay, side to side with your elbows. Okay, let's emphasize this nice lateral bend. Arch over to the side on one, doesn't matter which side. Take the lower hand over, the other hand reaching over your head, and press down into your sits bone as you reach over with the hand. Breathe into that spaciousness into your side body. Great, so let's come up. We'll reach over to the other side. Push down in your sits bone as you reach up with the arm, reaching over. So you make lots of length in that side body. This is not a common way that we move in a lateral way in normal life. So we do it in our yoga practice to keep the spine nice and limber. Big stretch, big breath. And every time we're exhaling, let go. Feel at peace. Great, come back to neutral. Let's make some big sweeping movements with the arms. So sweep and sweep, sweep, sweep. Excellent. All right, very good. And then let's do some breath of joy. So we sweep the arms up, inhale, big exhale, inhale up, big exhale down, inhale up, big exhale down. One more. All right, good job. Nice tall spine. Turn to one side and focus on twisting, looking over your shoulder. Unwind and turn and look over the other shoulder. Good, nice hold there. Okay, let's bring out the arms. Point your fingers out, let's slide side to side. Use your core strength. Have to engage where you're sliding. Then bend your elbows, quick twists. Okay, good. Let's do monkey arms where you take a little light fist and go into the armpit side to side. Okay, then point your fingers up, little circles forward, and start to expand your circles. Until you're making big wide circles. Good. Point your fingers down, big circles in the reverse. And then medium. And little. Okay, before we let the arms down, make fists and circle your wrists around. And then in the other direction, stretching your forearms. All right, good job. Rest your arms. That's good. Okay, let's do some stretching for the arms. We'll do eagle. Bring your right arm underneath the left. Stretch your shoulders all around. Other direction. And then let's bring the right over left. Cross your legs. So one of the reasons why this is a beneficial posture is that we're constricting blood flow in the arms and legs. And then when we release, inhale, the blood flow goes back to the torso. It helps with circulation. And left underneath this time and circle the elbows. Take time and pause if you feel a little place that needs to be stretched out more. And then left over right. And take some breaths. Great, feel that constriction of blood flow, then expand it open. And exhale. All right, good job. Okay, let's do some marching, get some blood into the lower legs. March. And then add the arms. Good. It's also core strength. Okay, so have your legs pause. Let's have the hands come out. Opposite, lifting up and down, almost like a marionette string is in between the knees and hands. Lifting up like that. Oops. All right, good. And then the water wheel. So scoop your arms, bring up one leg, bow, exhale. Other leg lifts, bow, exhale. Alternating legs. Each time you come up, then let's bring up whichever leg you happen to be on, lift it up and pulse. Okay, pause. Scissor the leg side to side. Really use your core strength. All right, very good. Bow. Bring up the other leg, pulse. And then scissor. Good. One more time, bow down. And to complete that pose, or that movement, I'd like to try a different thing to do. I don't know if this is going to be too hard. What I'd like, yeah, it's too hard with both legs. Let's do one at a time. We'll bring one out. What I'd like you to try to do is draw a figure 8 with this leg. So bring out and then down and then around. So as best you can, draw a figure 8, and you'll really feel it in your core, in your hip flexor. Yeah, that's hard. It's a good ab strengthener there. Okay, good. Other side. Draw a figure 8. Figure 8 on its side. So the infinity sign, I guess, is a better way to say it. So working out the hip too. All right, good. That's a challenging one. Okay, let's do some neck exercises. Have your chin come down to your chest. Do a U shape with your head. And then look over each shoulder, side to side. Look straight up and chin down to your chest. Full range of motion with our neck. Look straight ahead and draw a circle around with your nose. Other direction. Okay, very good. And then now let's do some neck massage. Bring up your left hand, tilt your head away from the hand, and massage all along your neck, the top of your shoulder. Massage out tension. It's a very common place that we hold it. Good. Now chin forward and head tilting to the other side, and the other hand comes up, massage, not just the top of the shoulder, but all along the neck and the muscles along the vertebrae there. Take time to smooth out those muscles that get super tight. Okay, very good. Okay, hip stretches. Clasp your hands, pull up your knees, shoulders back. Let's wind around the ankle while we're here. Reverse. And then spread your toes wide and then make a tight fist with your feet. Spread them wide. See if you can move them or wiggle them around and then clench into a little ball. Okay, good. Then ankle on your knee, sink forward into your hip stretch. Surprising, I was saying earlier that it's surprising we missed last week and how tight my body felt just by missing 1 week. So I'm sure all of you are feeling that too. I tried to do some yoga on Saturday, but it's like you you lose it quickly if you miss a week or two. So take some breaths. Luckily we have the recording. Good, come up and then let's do a twist over the knee. What I'm working on is when things settle down, what I'd like to do is have a YouTube channel, which doesn't cost anything, I don't think, and then put a bunch of the archived recordings that we're making here on that. So you can just keep doing them over and over whenever you want. So that's my hope. That's my hope for this fall, to have that available for you. So let's move into foot massage, and then into your calf, so that you can do it more than once a week, or if there's a particular session that you enjoyed, you can do it over and over again. And then the front of your shin. Good, the hamstring. And the heel of your hands, massage it out. Okay, very good. Clasp your hands around the other leg, pull up, shoulders back, wind this ankle. Smooth breathing. Let's turn the ankle in the other direction. And then toes spread, make a tight fist. Toes spread. And make a fist with your toes, and then even wiggle them. Although they seem very unresponsive and not very wiggly. All right, good. Ankle on your knee. Come forward to hip stretch. Relax. Good, come up. Let's turn to twist. Unwind. The leg massage, getting circulation in your feet and legs. This is really important to do, especially as we get older, make sure that we're giving our heart a little break too by massaging and helping the heart to pump the blood back to itself. Front of your shin. And then the hamstring. And then the heel of your hands. Okay, excellent. Feeling better already. Okay, so let's use our strap. Let's use a strap. Like I said, if you don't have a yoga strap, you can always use a necktie, or an old necktie, or a bathrobe tie. Those are stuff around the house you could use. Let's do some leg stretches. So hold the strap around one foot, wrap it around your hands gently so it doesn't, you're not holding too hard, and then lift your legs and a nice bend in the elbows, not straining your feet, your legs at all, or your arms, and then pulling the toes up. See how high I have the strap up on my toe? So I'm pulling the foot back like that, so I have sciatic nerve stretch. And the sciatic nerve runs up the back of your leg, and also calf stretch. So nose towards your knee, carefully, mindfully coming closer. Easing up. Bring the leg more across your body and then forward. Last time we did this, I found a really good stretch in my back, so hopefully that is something you're feeling. And then out to the side, and we can let the leg come down. Let's bring the hand up, hold the strap with one hand, arch over to side bend. Keep holding your strap, reach away from your leg. Feel really expansive here. All right, very good. Let's take up the leg, swing it back and down, and then switch your feet. So you don't even have to hold the loop or anything, just switch your foot in that loop. So I like to have this strap up near the toes so the toes can pull back, get that extra calf stretch. Gently pull it up, and then nose towards your knee. All those little muscle fibers, you're feeling it, feeling them stretch. Relax with your breathing, let go. Give time for those little muscle fibers to relax and let go. Takes a little bit. We're not rushing through it. Good. Come up, cross the leg over, and then come forward, and maybe you'll find a back stretch or a hip stretch. Great, come up and this leg, swing it way over. Let the leg come down and side bend. Arching, breathing. And then reach away. Really stretched out. Expanding our limits. Great. Hand can come down, bringing your leg back to the center. All right, good job. Okay, let's do a little bit with the strap held out. Pull the strap tight, double it up if it's really long, and then touch down to opposite toe, going side to side. Okay, let's bring the strap to center again. Up overhead. Let's add a back bend since we haven't done too many back bends yet. So abs engaged, lift up, arch back. Trust that the chair is there. You can always lean back onto the chair. Stretching your arms, neck, chest, shoulders. And as you deep breathe, you're really stretching the lungs. All right, very nice. Ease down. Okay, let's put the strap to the side and do some spine work. So as you inhale, lift and arch back. Exhale, chin to your chest, round forward. Cupping your spine forward. Inhale, lift, arch back. Exhale, round. All right, very good, nice. And then let's do that other back bend where you arch back, take hold of the chair, shoulders pull back, squeeze your shoulder blades, open your chest. Hold that little back bend. Keep holding, have your chin come down, U-shape with your head, stretch your neck. Good, release your hands forward. It's feeling really expansive and open now. One more thing I want to do before we come to standing, have hands in prayer. Oh, let's try two more things. Tip your fingers toward your chest and then tip them down to the ground. So as you're doing this, it really stretches open your forearms and your palms. And if any of these hurt, like if you have some issues with your fingers, like arthritis or something, or your wrists, you of course don't have to do it. I'm just offering it as help if it works for you. Okay, then keep your hands in prayer. Let's bend forward, hook the elbow on the knee, push into your hands and twist. This lower twist, get some nice side muscles, breathe. Unwind. Hook the elbow on your knee, twist and breathe. Good, come back to the middle and then in between your knees, elbows in and stretch inner thighs. Okay, excellent, good job. Let's do stand up, sit down. All right, good. Come to standing and then behind your chair. So one of the things I was noticing with just a week off is that the joints were one of the first places to hold, to get stiff. So this little joint warm up that we do is something you can do even in a daily basis to get the synovial fluid flowing and keep all those pops and cracks at bay, keep the joints from getting too stiff. Because when you work the joints, you're also working your muscles. And it all is related, of course, but joints is a quick way to start working and warming up the muscles. Okay, so then bend your knees and circle your knees around. Other direction. Hands on your hips and circle your pelvis. Other direction. And then standing twist. So keep your feet wide. Let the arms be loose as you go side to side. Wow, this feels really good. I don't want to stop. All right, good job. Let's wind that down. Okay, let's take a couple of our weights, however you're doing them. So we'll combine it with our yoga. So you're getting a stretch and some strengthening. So if you want to step on your mat, you can keep your feet stable. That's what sticky mats are for, to keep your feet from sliding. So bend the knees, touch the weights down, lift up and come around. Squat, up and around. So with the squat, we're stretching the hips and strengthening the upper body by lifting these weights. Okay, let's hold this in a goddess pose. Arch over to one side and then over to the other side. Doing our normal dynamic movement, but using the weight to make it a little bit more strengthening. Good. And then straight up and down. I'm tricking you because we've been holding our legs still for a long time. Trying to distract you with these upper body movements. All right, very nice. You can let the arms go. Let's put the cans down and hands on your knees this time, and bring one elbow or shoulder down, turn to that side, and then up and then turn to the other side. And then side to side. Excellent. Let's come up a little bit and let's do the apple picking movement where you bend one knee, scoop to that side. Bend the other knee, scoop to that side. Scoop, scoop. All right, everybody looks so beautiful, graceful. Feels good to move the body like that. Okay, excellent. Let's unwind that and bring your feet in, walk them in. Okay, so let's do a what is this called? This is called a half moon. So you have your feet about 6 inches apart, and lift your kneecaps so your knees are straight as you can. We don't want this. We don't want you to bend one knee and then lean to the side, okay? We want your legs to be straight, and then shift your hips side to side with the upper body still. And then keep your legs still and move the upper body side to side. Okay, good. Now let's put that together. Shift the hips to one side without bending your knees. Upper body reaching up and over to the other side. Breathe. Great, come up. Shift your hips up and over to the other side. Feeling like you're sliding your body between two panes of glass. And if this is hard on your shoulders, you could always be doing this with your hands on your hips. No reason to strain your shoulders if it's too hard on them. Good, back to center, hands float down, good job. Okay, let's go behind our chair and do some work there. Okay, hands on your chair, let's step back, and we'll do a warrior pose. So we'll bring it right foot forward, left foot back, bend the front knee, and you can hold the chair as you need to, or bring one hand or both hands up for warrior pose. Both hands come down on the back of your chair. Step the back leg up. Let's pulse it up and down. And so I'm like too close to my chair now to do, we're going to do donkey kicks next. So I'm going to step back a little bit. The same leg that is back, and donkey kicks. Knee into my nose and then back out like that. All right, good. Getting some movement with your glutes. And then add a balance. That leg comes out, opposite hand lift and hold. All right, good job. That leg can come down. Let's do warrior pose on the other side. So the left leg forward, right leg back. Bend your front knee. And then I'm getting that extra calf stretch by pressing the heel towards the floor on the back leg. And then hand up or both hands up. Focus on your breathing, find your breath. Hands come down to the back of your chair for support. Hop up, back leg, pulsing down, up and down. Then the leg can come down. Then I'm going to step back a little bit from the chair. And then donkey kicks. Knee to your nose and kick back. Okay, kick back, hand out. Hold your balance. Take some breaths. Breathing calmly is one of the best things you can do to help your balance. An agitated mind really aggravates your balance too. All right, hand down, leg down. Very good. And then let's do a focused calf stretch. Bring one foot back, press your heel down, and lean forward into, this is like a, like we're stepping on the block like we used to do. Switch feet, press the other heel towards the floor. Good. All right, let's do our hip and calves quad stretch. So bring one leg straight out to the side, swing it forward, out to the side, and swing it behind. When you bring it out to the side, bring it out further than you normally would like to because it strengthens the muscles there. Keep your hip muscles strong. Okay, let's do the same to the other sides. Out, in, behind. Okay, very good. And then the quadricep stretch. So bend your knee, take hold of your ankle, and we have straps if you need to put a link around your ankle and pull up, or whatever creative way you have to stretch your quadricep. Switch sides. Okay, very good. Good job. So I'm gonna do, normally when we get down on the floor and do our back bends and stuff for our backs that way, but I've occasionally been showing you how to do the same things from a chair. So today I'm gonna do it from the chair position, but you can get on the floor and do belly down if you want. So what we're missing when we stand is that the extra massage with the floor on your stomach. So that always feels nice, but I can show you how to do it with when we're here. So we would be doing these similar movements if we're on the ground. So you can hold your chair if you want, or bring one hand out or both hands out and arch back and forward. Or holding the chair, arch back and round forward. Okay, this is our warm up if we were going to do the boat pose. And then coming to the center, and we hold the boat. So bring one arm and leg out behind, arch back, hold. Switch sides, other side, arch back and hold. Okay, very good. So in our lives where everything is so forward based, our eyes are pointing forward, hands are forward, and we do forward bends a lot. So we have to also pay attention to the backside and strengthen that too. So those are good for that reason. So let's move down to the ground. Come down onto your back. Some cardboard or something in my hair. Coming onto your back, and let's do bridge warm-ups from here. So as you push into your feet, roll the pelvis up, and then exhale, lower it back down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, lower. And this feels really nice because you can, almost like you're getting a massage for your spine. All the little vertebrae are getting a little flushing out and fresh fluid coming into the discs and nerves. Rolling up and down the spine. Try to make this nice and smooth. So I'm looking at myself on the screen and it feels smoother than it actually is looking on the screen. but it's like I'm trying to get each little vertebrae to roll down all the way to the tailbone and rock the pelvis up with the rest of the vertebrae on the other side. So inhaling and exhaling. Okay, that is really great. So let's push into your feet, lift your pelvis and hold the pose. Hold a bridge pose. Lower yourself down. Let's do hip stretch. So you can extend one leg out, take the other, pull the foot in toward your chest so you have an angle like this. So it's not just this knee pulling in, it's pulling the foot in and have your foot at an angle and stretch your hip like we do when we're in seated, but here we can move around a lot more space to move. Excellent. And then switch so that you bend the knee, pull the foot in at an angle, and hip stretching. Feels so nice. Hips are places that we hold a lot of emotional tension. So a lot of stress gets held in our hips. So stretch it out. Great. Release that. Clasp your hands around your head, pull your chin up to your chest, and stretch your neck. Relax your head back down, and let's end with our twist. So bend one knee, cross the right, or cross, it's my right over the left, and then knees drop over. Doesn't matter which side you do. And if you want, you can make some big slow circles with that right arm, the opposite arm. Feeling your chest open. Oh, it feels so great. Unwind your legs, cross the other over, and knees drop over to the side. And stretching this shoulder if you like, making circles all the way around your body slowly. Okay, back to center, unwind, and here we can have our relaxation time. So laying on your back flat or legs up on a chair or ottoman, legs up on the wall if you know that one, or sitting up. You can do lots of different ways to do the relaxation. So go ahead and get comfy while I see if I can find a nice quote. And your blood pressure does go down when you relax. So if you want to put something extra, like a jacket on or something, you can do that. Okay, so as you're laying there in peaceful state of mind, feeling how good your body is feeling, this is where we can use the yoga practice to help us relate with our stress in a more healthy way, to feel more open to life, whatever life is bringing us, being at peace with the flow of things. So here's one of my favorite quotes lately. Yoga is about clearing away whatever is in us that prevents our living in the most full and whole way. With yoga, we become aware of how and where we are restricted in body, mind, and heart, and how gradually to open and release these blockages. As these blockages are cleared, our energy is freed. We start to feel more harmonious, more at one with ourselves. Our lives begin to flow, or we begin to flow more in our lives. Allow your breathing to go back to its natural pace. And just do your best to soak in this good feeling and just be. So beginning to come back to your body, into your breathing, making some small movements, waking up your body again, and appreciating this nice, peaceful feeling that we have come back to in ourselves. So in your own time and in your own way, making your way to a seated position. Just taking time to soak in this good feeling. And bring your hands together in hopes that we can live from this place of peace, that we can infuse our life with this good feeling and handle situations and other people and all kinds of stresses in our life, that we can be at peace and move through smoothly. So inhale, namaste.